Okay, I'm gonna make a little video for you guys today. Got climate control off, and as you can tell by the title, this is going to be an EV test. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna put it in to eco mode and throw EV mode on. Again, climate control is off for this. So we are gonna go ahead and see how far we can go in straight EV. I'm also going to make a video about the EV mode, and as you saw, there was a screen that just popped up due to excess speed. EV mode has been canceled, so we'll leave it off for the purposes of this video. And all I'm going to do is just to ensure that we're not hitting any sort of hills and different variables that would change the range. I'm gonna go ahead and just make a loop up and down this road. And this is gonna simulate real world circumstances where you're accelerating and stopping and accelerating again. So we're just gonna hit this road, nice 25-mile-an-hour zone. We're gonna take off. We can take off all the way up to the white line there. And I want to note that I started off with a 7/8 full battery as well. So yeah, we'll just keep going. We've got a slight downhill this direction, a slight uphill the other direction. So I kind of wanted to do that too for consistency's sake. If I take you on a trip that's, a descent, and I don't even really know I'm doing it, it's not going to be an accurate test. So this way we're getting full loops, if that makes any sense, of kind of the same track here. And we'll just kind of do this until the gas engine has to kick on. Again, we'll go ahead and accelerate up to the white line. Do not want to kick the gas engine on. We dropped one level on the battery, and away we go at light speed here, 25 miles an hour. We're at 0.8 miles, so 0.8 of a mile. We just dropped another bar. And what I've noticed typically is maybe about 2 miles on EV. And as you can kind of see, I'm pretty much maxing out the acceleration I can do here with it in EV mode. We dropped another bar, so the battery is now at half life. We are regenning as we stop. And I'm not really paying attention to my stops. I'm not trying to hypermile here. We're just going ahead and doing a loop. As close to real world circumstances as we can get here. So again, accelerate up to the white line. Do not kick the gas engine on. I do not have climate control on. 70 degrees outside. We're at 1.2 miles on this EV trip. And there's a lot of cars out there. Chevy Volt, that'll do in and around 50 miles on a charge before the gas engine kicks on. This obviously you're not plugging in at all. So as far as convenience go, my wife and I like that we don't have to sit there and worry about anyone tripping over a cord, or if it's a lightning storm, whatever, having any sort of issues with that. Don't have to worry about the electric bill going up. But as a downside, we don't get the EV range that a car like that would get. So we dropped to 3 bars, and this is where you're going to see a loss of power. I've got it right on the white line, and we're not accelerating anywhere nearly as fast as we were before. So I have to be really careful here to take off slower, otherwise this gas engine's going to want to kick in on us. Which in normal travel would be what you'd want, but here for this test, we don't want to have that happen. So 1.6 miles, we're on the uphill. We still got 3 out of the 8 battery bars here, just dropped to 2. So we're going to be very reduced acceleration. I'm maxing out at 25 miles an hour in EV mode. Again, the purpose of this video is that I just kind of want to show, because this was a question I had before I purchased, how useful is EV mode? And there it is. It kicked in with 2 bars, could not sustain 25 miles an hour, and we hit 1.8 miles. So, you know, pretty typical. Could I have squeezed a little bit more out of it? Probably. But for my purposes and what I'm doing here, that's just what I wanted to show you. So you might be able to hear now the gas engine is a little bit louder, a little bit more sluggish than usual, because it's not getting the assistance from the battery that it normally would, and it has to charge that battery. So, so now we'll go ahead and kind of let it charge up a little bit.